The scorching Arabian sun beat down upon the bustling marketplace. Omar, a merchant whose caravans traversed the sands from Baghdad to Damascus, embarked on a new trading journey, his camels laden with precious silks and spices. Seeking respite from the desert heat, Omar found himself in a lush garden, a hidden oasis of fragrant blossoms and whispering fountains. Seated beneath the shade of date palms, he savored the sweet, sticky flesh of a ripe date, the juice staining his fingers. With a casual flick of his wrist, Omar tossed the date pit aside, his mind already drifting to the profits his journey would yield. He paid no heed to where it landed amidst the verdant foliage. The air crackled with an unseen energy. In a swirling vortex of sand and shadow, an enormous jinni materialized before Omar, its eyes burning like twin embers, a gleaming scimitar clutched in its massive hand. The jinni's voice, a thunderous echo that reverberated through the tranquil garden, boomed, "Mortal, you have extinguished the life of my son with that careless act." The drawn sword trembled with barely suppressed rage. Despite Omar's frantic denials and desperate pleas of ignorance, his words like grains of sand against a desert storm, the jinni remained implacable, his gaze fixed with unwavering fury. Tears welled in Omar's eyes as the shadow of death loomed over him. "Great jinni," he choked out, his voice thick with despair, "grant me but one request. Allow me to settle my affairs and bid farewell to my beloved family." A heavy silence descended upon the garden, the jinni's fiery gaze scrutinizing the trembling merchant. Then, with a voice that held a hint of ancient weariness, the jinni conceded, "1 year. Return here when the next cycle of the moon is complete. Fail, and your fate is sealed." With a heavy heart, Omar returned to his home, the jinni's reprieve a bittersweet burden. He meticulously resolved his debts, shared tearful farewells with his loved ones, and prepared for the inevitable return to the garden. As the year drew to a close, Omar, his face etched with sorrowful resignation, made his way back to the fateful garden, the weight of his impending doom pressing down on him with every step. To his astonishment, the garden was not empty. Seated peacefully beneath the ancient trees were 3 elderly sheikhs, their long white beards flowing down their chests, their eyes holding the wisdom of ages. As the jinni reappeared, his initial fury still palpable, the first sheikh, his voice like the gentle rustling of papyrus, began to weave a captivating tale of a young man transformed into a gazelle by a vengeful sorcerer. The second sheikh then took his turn, his words painting a vivid picture of enchanted black hounds, their eyes glowing with an eerie light, bound to guard a hidden treasure for eternity. Finally, the third sheikh, his eyes twinkling with amusement, recounted the hilarious misadventures of a stubborn mule, temporarily possessed by the mischievous spirit of a desert imp. The jinni, his sword now lowered, listened with rapt attention, his initial rage slowly giving way. The second sheikh's narrative was steeped in mystery and loyalty, the image of the spectral hounds guarding their secrets, captivating the jinni's ancient mind. The third sheikh's story, filled with comical mishaps and unexpected twists, brought a rare smile to the jinni's formidable face. Each tale, rich with ancient magic and human emotion, resonated deeply within the jinni, his initial thirst for vengeance momentarily forgotten in the wonder of their telling. As the final notes of the third sheikh's story faded into the twilight, the jinni let out a long, thoughtful sigh, the swirling smoke around him momentarily still. "You have spun tales that have stirred my ancient heart," the jinni finally declared, his voice now carrying a note of respect. "In exchange for this captivating entertainment, I shall release the merchant from his debt. Go, mortal, and may your future journeys be more mindful."